They're here.
So not only do I not remember the controls of this game in general, but I've never played this character, this flashlight guy.
They're coming for you.
This is scary to me because I have to sound edit this later. And you're right by the mic.
But I'm being quiet. I'm watching the waveform. I'm not peeking.
Nah. Being a good boy. Telephone.
Yeah. E.T. He actually, I think, controls.
Right.
I think he controls better than the girls, actually.
So it seems like he's... So this guy's like more of a like action.
I think he's a journalist or something. No, maybe not. Maybe he's not a journalist at all.
Okay.
Or a reporter or detective or something. Look at the fan.
This brings up.
It's the fan.
Oh, where?
Fan up.
Oh yeah.
Fan.
I know on YouTube people are really afraid of fans.
I think that was a Five Nights thing.
Yeah.
There's a Five Nights movie, and I want to watch it. I mean, like, I'm not like a big Five Nights guy. I mean, like, I appreciate it for what it is, and that the storytelling in it is neat, but like, it's not the kind of game I'd ever really want to actually play.
Yeah.
Because it's not really about. I don't know. It's.
I never actually like played any of them, but I'm not like one. I'm not a horror guy. Two, even among horror games, I know it's a niche kind of thing.
It's less of a horror game and more of a time management game. At least the first couple are, and it's less. The gameplay is less scary and more startling, and anxiety ridden.
Yeah.
But like the actual lore and everything behind it is pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Matt Pat
Yeah.
back in the day when there were like only four of
all
them.
he does.
Yeah.
Matt Pat, if you're watching, who are we?
Matt Pat's not watching. I don't have a tenth of his following.
No. But that's okay.
Yep.
Because we have you guys. There's an item. Is it in the toilet? Oh! Shaky
Really
shake.
shook that thing.
Try looking at the ground too. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
See, that one you picked up right away. You didn't have to hold your hand out.
Yeah.
Oh, there's none on the floor.
Okay, so we were... Oh, that reminded me of something I want to do after I grab this. Okay,
There's something else in this room too, by the way.
Okay. So if I go to my items, key items, tape recorder...
Was there a recorder we got that we wanted to play?
When we first started with this guy, I think we got a tape, but we hadn't listened to it yet.
Voices? Yeah.
9月16日、老月島到着。灰原が手配されてから2ヶ月が経った。依然行方は分かってない。明日行われる老月神楽は、この島出身の者にとって特別な意味を持つ祭りだという情報にかけてみる。灰原がこの島に渡ったという証言はまだ取れず、本部は動かない。東京での捜索を進めている。しかし、灰原はこの島にいるような気がする。これは俺の勘だが、冷酷なやつほど窮地に立つと何かにすがりたがるものだ。
So he thinks that the guy who owns this is still going to be here. There's still another item.
Yeah,
Oh.
Hibara, who owned the clinic.
Left side, I think. Oh, it's not that. Yeah, left more. The film. Yeah. Oh, it might be in the other. There's two. You check one.
Yeah.
Try the other.
There's something in the locker. Okay.
Mass disappearances. Yay! We delve into the darkness behind mysterious Regette's disappearances. 6 months have passed since the mass disappearance on Regette's Isle. With the investigation stalled, the incident is on the verge of being forgotten, but we have uncovered a sinister history that could be the key to solving the mystery. 6 pages, dang. The bizarre illness, Moonlight System. Moonlight Syndrome. Moonlight System. Sounds like a band name. We first focused our investigation on Moonlight Syndrome, a condition unique to the Regette's Islands. According to the medical expert we contracted, it's a type of amnesia with unusual additional symptoms such as sleepwalking and sufferers acting as though possessed by some force. Cool. Disaster of Regette's legend returns. Folklorists familiar with the history of the island say that this sickness has long been feared as a plague, so its reach clearly extends beyond the present-day incident into the island's murky past. Legend also tells of a strange incident in which over half of the inhabitants of Regette's Isle vanished. What if the Regette's disappearances were caused by an endemic breakout of Moonlight Syndrome? The island is surrounded by a vast ocean. One doesn't like to linger too long on the fate of those wandering outside, blissfully unaware of their surroundings. Some islanders were opposed to turning the Regette's Kagura, a ceremony that was supposed to appease the souls of the dead, into a tourist attraction. Appease the souls of the dead is interesting. Could the real root of this bizarre case be the shallowness of those who tried to turn a sacred ceremony into commercial spectacle? Our only remaining lead was the last living witness to the incident, a young girl. Sadly, she died in the hospital several days ago. Reports say she used her final breath to cry out for her mother. What did this poor girl see on that fateful day? The answer is known only to the now abandoned Regette's Isle. Wait a second. That last page said the only remaining leads were like the last person died, right? But weren't the girls involved?
Yes.
So are they all dead?
Girls. No, because but none of them had their memories of being here, which I mean I think they should still count as leads, but so Choshiro, the guy we're playing as, is the detective who originally found those 5 girls and rescued them. Okay,
so this is Detective Brainsmart.
Yeah. But...
Oh, you got something left. Can you picture him? Almost.
Sorry, I kind of forgot the controls.
It's okay.
Okay, so it's X to hold up and then
I've noticed actually with the ghost, it will auto-release itself. But yeah, so X and then you hold it in the trigger, and I've noticed with the flashlight, as soon as you get it on, like you don't have to take the picture by letting go. Yeah. It just, as soon as you like get enough charge on it, it instantly captures.
Okay.
So there's something there. This is medicine bottles. This is great.
I always forget to hold one down. Okay,
it does feel very gimmicky. What's underneath all these? This looks like an operating. This is definitely an operating room. I've been in enough of these things to notice this is absolutely an operating room.
Well, that's a body.
Yeah. Examine the body.
Oh, fun.
Delay.
Loading cutscene.
What do we got?
Hair.
Oh. Oh, they're ready to fight.
Oh.
Oh, he keeps shouting you. Let go. When you're fighting, you have to let go. But when it's like a Pokédex entry.
Yeah, with the camera.
Oh yeah, you're doing better now that it's where is it? Well, in front of you. Left.
To the left.
Ooh.
To the left. To the left.
Well, you didn't get you.
I'm
right.
like
right. Oh, yeah. He's in front of you now. Oh, there's the purple to the right. Or no, you got it.
Yeah, so this is like a big old shotgun.
Yeah.
Compared to the camera.
It's a little bit easier. Oh, it's behind you. Oh, right there. Oh.
I don't know what he's doing half the time where he like...
He is doing the flashlight flip though.
Oh yeah, his weird backhand.
Oh, get her again? Ooh.
I had it out. It's so weird.
Oh, there's like chain damage. Oh, careful.
It's like,
It's gonna
what,
be
she's on
somewhere.
top of me?
Or it's, we don't know yet. Danger mode. Oh, this one's hard to see.
Okay. Overkill.
Check that Pokedex, see what he got. Ooh, diary of pictures.
Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. I told the doctor I don't like it. It hurts. Tomorrow, more surgery. It's making me bad. The surgery, more surgery. Tomorrow, more surgery. I don't like surgery. Hurts. The surgery, it hurts me. Ow, ow, ow. Hurts. Hurts me die. Hurts. Hurts. Dying, did. Oh, whoa. Hurts. Thigh. Did it hurt so dying. I like how she had room for an OO in there.
Ooh.
Ooh. Giving me a full frontal lobotomy, ooh.
Hair. Is this gonna be like the hair in Silent Hill? No. Post-mortem examination report has been left on the surgical table.
I guess it makes sense that like this is where they shaved her head before
we saw this picture before.
Did the surgery.
Hizuki Asagi.
Oh, this was the one who was like a sociopathic kid.
Oh?
I think. Circumstances of death, condition deteriorated severely after second suicidal procedure. Oh, maybe I'm confused. Patient was tranquilized, but suddenly became deranged during the night. Doctor provided immediate emergency treatment to no effect. Patient died soon after. Cause of death unknown. Possible death due to weakness brought on by sudden worsening of Moonlight Syndrome symptoms.
Get him.
Alright.
Oh, no, maybe you can't get him.
So that's... Yeah, so like Choshiro knows that guy should be dead, and the whole reason why he's here is because he heard of sightings of him, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, records. Oh, that's not what I want. Ghost list. Who's that ghost? Well, there's this guy, a patient who fought a long battle with Moonlight Syndrome and completely lost himself. I think we got him last episode.
It tells you where you took it to. Well, now you're in Hoizuki Dolls, I think.
Oh, thank you. I should be using the D-pad for this part so that I don't
it's a little wonk. Fuck you, Ayako.
Okay, Ayako was the sociopathic girl.
Yeah, she is crazy. Wait, but we did fight Asagi Hizuki.
A girl who was hospitalized in the old building.
Oh, this is who we fought. Yeah.
She was lonely because no one visited her. Her long black hair fell out as a side effect of her treatment. It fell out.
Chemotherapy? Yes.
Maybe. I thought they shaved it to do brain surgery. So I did a little bit of reading since the last time we played. That I guess some people who are like more fans of the series don't really like this one.
Really?
Yeah, some people like consider that. I don't know. Maybe they think it's like too railroady or too handholdy.
Mm-hmm.
It does definitely seem a lot more directed than the other one I played.
It is, but I don't know. I like this one. I like the story.
Yeah,
in this one.
I'm having an easier time following it and playing it, so maybe I'm just not hardcore enough for the old ones.
I haven't played 3. Oh. Almost. I haven't played 3, but I think 2 is better than this one. And the 2 is hard to get.
I think 3 introduced the idea of like the story like jumping between different protagonists. There's a flyer posted up here. Once every 10 years, in the month of September, a very important ceremony takes place on Reget's Isle, main island of the Reget's Islands. This is the Reget's Kagura. Okay, we know about the Kagura a little bit already. The Reget's Kagura is a representation of the means of direct communication between the living and the dead. Its origins are uncertain, but the people of Reget's Isle have carried it down through the ages as a way to honor the deceased. A maiden called the Vessel dances herself into a trance to the accompaniment of music played by 5 girls called organs. Yeah, so he saved 5 girls, and supposedly they were the organs. The dance continues well into the night. Not only the vessel and the organs wear masks during the Kagura, all those present as observers wear masks and hold candles while watching the ceremony. As the island's most important festival, the Kagura calls those born on Regette's Isle home every 10 years. They are said to make the journey no matter how far away they live. Okay, that's interesting. So that might explain why these amnesiac girls, suddenly felt like they had to come back here. Once accessible only to such natives, the Kagura was open to visitors 30 years ago and is now the central tourist attraction on the island.
灰原は祭りの日にこの島に帰っていたのか。神楽はこの島の人間にとって大切なもの。そういえば、今日も祭りの日か。この島から人が消えてなければ。
Yeah, so it all centers around this ceremony that was for the dead spirits. Oh, there's an item.
Ooh.
Oh. I'm so startled. That did startle me a little bit, though.
It's like the children.
Yeah.
Laughing. Oh, we just came through there, right?
Oh yeah, I guess we did. Maybe.
Oh, there's something else.
Yeah.
Key item? Question mark? It looks like something important. Clipboard.
Notebook.
I've been observing cases of moonlight syndrome at Haibara Infirmary. The moment I first laid eyes on one of the patients, a ghastly thrill traveled up and down my spine. This syndrome is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and in this line of work, I've seen more than my fair share of unusual and disturbing things. Moonlight syndrome presents symptoms of memory fragmentation, along with deterioration of sense of self, resulting in destruction of the sufferer's personality. In advanced stages, it leads to total amnesia and unresponsiveness, and it is ultimately fatal. But apparently most patients choose to end their own lives before the symptoms can progress to those final awful stages. Watching as these poor bastards have their memories taken away from them, as they break down and are consumed little by little, it's so horrible one trembles at the sight. I wouldn't wish moonlight syndrome on my worst enemy. No one should have to feel themselves slip away into the darkness. Seeing it for myself, I have a renewed sense of urgency regarding my work here. Dr. Haibara is treating moonlight syndrome as a special kind of local endemic disease, but he hasn't yet been able to grasp the nature of the condition or develop a reliable method of treatment or cure. His focus on medication combined with surgical procedures and folk medicine as a means to combat this condition. I'll learn more details about the different kinds of treatment tomorrow. I just hope one of them can be developed into a cure and we can finally wake these people from their nightmare. How many people actually journal like this, though?
Yeah, it's
a thing in games.
It's such a video gamey thing. And they leave the journal entries in different places.
Well, I think part of the spirit stuff is that they're being placed for you. I don't think they actually get left conveniently, because there are sometimes where something happens and very clear, like a ghost drops them.
Yeah, sometimes a ghost is trying to show you something, but I know there's a part in Undertale where there's a room full of journals where you can get this one. It's for Mediton's backstory.
Oh,
but there's
we're back here again.
It makes a joke of something about the second diary is Dear Diary, I love writing different entries on different pages and then tearing it out of the book and leaving it somewhere else.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Ooh. Oh. Combat. Roll for initiative. Roll for initiative, John. Roll for initiative.
Oh, he moved over here.
Oh God, you're surprised now.
Yeah, he's gonna get a entire surprise round. Where do you go?
Oh, to your right.
I was holding action flashlight.
Ooh, he's behind you now. So it seems like this doesn't knock them back as much, but you can, like, chain.
Yeah. Yeah, Choshiro is very, very spry.
I mean, he is... Oh, he's the oldest type.
Yeah, he's super action man.
Line where the ghost disappeared.
Go ahead. I am associated with
okay.
Ibara's infirmary, and I want to make the truth known about the recent disappearance of those girls. As I was walking in the infirmary grounds, I heard the sounds of children's voices coming from the well. At first I thought I was hearing things, but the voices became more and more distinct. They weren't just crying as normal children do when they fall or lose sight of their parents in a crowded place. It was an altogether more hollow, terrible sound. It's them, the girls who vanished, I'm sure of it. I can't keep quiet about it anymore. If you don't act now, it will be too late. Those girls are being consumed even as I write this. I beg you, conduct a search of Ibara Infirmary as soon as possible. But, like, this is after a search has been done, because that's how we found those girls in the first place, I think. So... Are we doing, like, a more Silent Hill kind of thing where he's, like, finding things that are more pertinent to his past?
I don't think so. So, with, like, the hospital setting, I can say, like, when I would site survey more for Word. Oh, there's two of them. Put a pin in that. Oh, you hurt each other. Oh, it's a mom and child.
Aw.
Dead mom and dead child.
Not what I meant to do.
Just keep going. Prance your way out of the way. Oh!
They're jumping forward.
Double shot. You killed the mom, at least. I think the child's still alive.
Okay.
Baby's still alive.
Baby's
not
still
gone
alive. I mean, she's not, because she's a ghost, but she is still alive.
Oh, let's just get her. Now she's not. I forget what I was saying. Oh, back when I did the... Yes, I would like survey hospitals and stuff, and we'd have to go in like every room. So like, yes, I've been in hospital morgues before.
Just in case people don't know, what Patty surveys for is he...
I do like... Yeah, we do like wireless design, so like we put...
Goes to companies and designs their Wi-Fi setups.
Yeah, pretty much. So I've done...
Ibra!
He's really young.
Yeah, that's... I was picturing an older guy.
Me too. But yeah, so I've been into a lot of like the nether reaches of hospitals, and they are fucking mazes for one. But there's a joke we sort of talk about in the office, and there's like a hospital survey bingo card we created at once for things that happen when you're in one, and one of them is we like to call Jumpscare by Mannequins. Here, I'll wait till this is over. He sounds like an old man too.
No, I think this is the assistant who's like trying to do this.
Wow, you're getting a lot of combat. There's two of them. But we have to look at the Pokedex too.
Right. I don't know if it like fills in the ghost list for these like big group fights.
I think each individual ghost you fight has an entry, but I think sometimes you fight them more than once.
Okay. That would make sense. It's not like you're capturing them on a camera. You're not like sucking up their souls, you're just kind of blasting them away.
But yeah, so Jumpscare by Mannequins.
Okay.
So a lot of times, like, there's, like, dummies that they use to, like, practice and learn.
Yeah.
And they're, like, human, like, but they look really creepy. I don't know if you've ever seen, like, a hospital training dummy. They're fucking terrifying looking. They're really creepy. Even, like, when you're just, like, in bright light and looking at them, they creep me out. So, like, a lot of times, these things will be, like, there'll be, like, I've been to a lot of hospitals where there's, like, a room where they store them.
Okay.
Usually in, like, the basement. So you're just, like, walking around the basement, and you, like, you'll, like, open up a door, and it'll be dark, and you'll turn on the lights, and there'll just be mannequins there. And, like, it scares the shit out of you. Or the worst was there was an area where, like, I couldn't figure out what the light was, but there was, like, a, like, ambient light there that was red. It was, like, legit horror game stuff where I walk in, and there's just, like, just this very faint red glow, so you can see enough stuff. And I couldn't figure out where the light switch was.
I guess
and there were mannequins in there too, and I didn't like that.
For whatever reason, it had to, like, be kept dark, and red being earlier on the spectrum is, like, the darkest.
I thought
light,
blue was.
If that makes sense.
I thought blue was, because we use blue in theater.
I think that's true in a different way. I don't understand enough about particle physics.
Red is the lowest on the spectrum, but that doesn't necessarily mean much in terms of, like, how well you can see with it. It's just, like, the lowest on the visible light spectrum.
So I have to figure out a way to get downstairs.
There's stairs right there.
Yeah, but these leading up.
Elevator?
Well, I can see maybe if...
Have we tried the elevator?
Yeah, he took the elevator down. Well, let's see what happens if I go upstairs. Right, I had to remember what the run button was. We did have, when I was doing theater at Lehigh, we had a mannequin that the lighting designers would use when setting up the lights. They would, like, put it on stage to just be the size of a human body and get an idea of how things would look. Mm-hmm. And she didn't have arms, and we called her Arma. And it became, like, a tradition to, like, whenever you were done with Arma, to just leave her in, like, a random place. So usually, like, right by doors when people open them.
Yeah, nice. That's funny. Speaking of theater, I just got back from actually designing 2 Broadway theaters, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, that's very cool.
It is, usually I feel like my job isn't super important, but I actually felt, like, kind of, like, proud of this. I was like, oh, this is actually kind of neat.
Yeah, I mean, companies need Wi-Fi. That's, like, a thing that in this day and age, everybody's going to need.
Yep. Especially theaters now. So many people.
Yeah.
All right. So we got to find downstairs, right?
Yeah.
So what's our map look like? Does it show rooms we have and haven't been to?
Maybe. I don't know.
Are we going to find a spooky boogie?
Spooky boogie. What's that from? Psychopaths?
Oh, yeah. It's from Psychopaths. So there's a... Oh, wait. We have a key to go in there.
I forgot we had found a key that we hadn't used yet.
Let's, strut
I got distracted by some of the things, seeing Hybra in the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Note.
Several medical bottles and syringes are lying on the desk. Yeah, I know that. I want the notebook. Oh, right.
Ooh, Takashi Aiba.
Found a tape of an interview recording. Found a document.
Oh, cool.
In mild cases of moonlight syndrome, patients start to lose fragments of their memories and tend to sleepwalk. Neither of these symptoms is especially uncommon, and may even occur together, but it is the effect of the phase of the moon on moonlight syndrome patients that makes it very different from such other conditions. Patients stabilize when the moon waxes and is full, but tend to seek out the moonlight and wander at night. When the moon wanes, they become frightened and unstable. Hence, the condition we now call moonlight syndrome was originally known as moonlust or night walking, names still used in superstitious contexts. Yeah, that's superstitious, but Moonlight Syndrome is, like,
not.
super rooted in science.
Yeah.
In severe cases, patients lose almost all of their memories and are attracted to windows and rooftops, giving the appearance of being led by the moonlight. They bathe happily in it, as if having their lost selves return to them, albeit for a fleeting, unsustained moment. Patients who lose their memories will start looking toward the moon without fail. Symptoms like this may occur in individual psychiatric cases, but it is difficult to satisfactorily explain their simultaneous emergence in multiple patients. The condition is unique to the Regetz Islands, so it may have some connection with the climate or beliefs of these islands. We are getting... This isn't really a complaint. I think it's probably a good thing, but we are getting, like, a lot of overlapping information.
Those are definitely a collectible doll. I don't know how you collect them, though. Take a picture of it with the thing. Oh. Wait, go closer. Wait. See how it lights up? Try now.
I think that just means the flashlight's fully charged.
Oh, you're right. That's definitely because we've seen more of them before. Can you pick it up?
No.
I know that that's definitely one of the collectibles. I don't know how you pick them up.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
Might have to ask Dr. Internet, yeah.
How to pick up Kimura dolls. When oh, these might be a thing in all the games. Huh. I don't know. Oh, no, they're Hozuki dolls. Not Kimura. Why am I thinking Kimura?
Okay, well, recently we got Michihiko Ikushima, a genuine believer in the legends of Regetz Isle. He put faith in the story that some were saved from the Day of Tranquility by escaping to the primeval passage. That was a lot of proper nouns. I think we got another tape also. So let me take a look at that.
テープ回りました。どうですか、気分の方は。顔が自分のものじゃないんです。違うんです。これは。それはどういう？鏡を見ていると時々。いえ、わかりません。もう見たくない。だから目を薬の量を増やしましょうか。
Yeah, give him more of that good stuff.
Drugs.
妹だってそう言ってました。違う。安心してください。必ず解放に向かいます。
Any luck on how I'm supposed to
I
pick
think
this
you need.
up?
I think it's a certain lens. So, like, check to see if you have a lens that you can equip the flashlight with.
Okay.
I don't really know what they do, but lenses, camera, yeah. Okay, have that equipped. Now back out and try at the. I'm right at the center.
Trying to see if there's a way to, like, toggle onto that.
I think you have it equipped.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we're not collecting any of the dolls. I honestly don't know how to get it.
Yeah, that feels like a thing that should be explained somewhere.
So I played this game so long ago, and I remember I collected all the dolls, but I don't remember how. There's another thing also that for some reason bothers me. I don't really like I know this is stupid, but they translate it as like moonlight sickness, and I feel like that's or syndrome, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's me, but does that sound like a really like not really good name?
I mean,
it doesn't like
sounds not real. It sounds very fictional.
Yeah. That's what
it sounds like something that's in like a creepypasta story.
Yeah, the translate once again I played it a long time ago, and it was a fan translation patch. So a lot of the stuff they like called it its Japanese name. Oh, that's creepy. That was your shadow. That was creepy. So it was just called Getsubyo, which is just moon sickness. But Getsubyo sounds better. I don't know why. It just does.
I like the sound of moon sickness more than moonlight syndrome.
Yeah.
Nugget is freaking out at something outside.
French fry?
Maybe.
So what do we get by going into that room with the stuff?
I don't think I found what I was supposed to find in there yet. I feel like maybe I'm missing something. You taking a picture of me?
Wait. It's Fatal Frame.
There's another one of the dolls, but I don't know how to... Okay. Got some stuff in people's mailboxes here.
Nurse placing wooden card.
Okay. Yeah, this is like the mailboxes.
Ooh. Mail time. You should probably use that healing. Wait, it's full of medicine. Why can't we take all that medicine? I want all of it, not just one.
Oh, here's the mail. It never fails. I'm pretty good on health.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I thought you had less.
I used one while you were looking. Yeah.
Waning Moon.
One card found a small panel decorative painting.
Well, okay. So I think I answered my own question. I was gonna say, just saying, there was like this weird moon sickness thing that happened, and like it's kind of fucked up and destroyed most of the island, and then like everyone's getting sick with this moon sickness. So let's like name all the rooms after moons and stuff, right? Because they were sick. I don't know if it was while the building was being. Maybe it was after the fact.
I mean, it kind of makes me think of like a lot of like primitive cultures. Like I know this island was like more like remote. It wasn't near a lot of
it's in, like,
other modern society.
South of in the Pacific Ocean.
And like back in the time of like the ancient Greeks and stuff like that, and like a lot of these gods,
I thought you were going to say back in the time of the ancient 90s. Get him. Pokedex. Oh, that's a great picture.
Nice. You know, like a lot of gods were worshipped also because people were afraid of them or afraid of what they would do.
Or
so like
afraid of dying, I guess.
Yeah,
too.
if you know that the moon, if you think that the moon has this terrible power, maybe you want to like appease it by worshiping it.
Ding dong. Oh, it's a phone. Oh, look at the mask. That's not creepy at all.
No, not even a little.
He's gonna get you.
Okay.
System notes. The days passed and our efforts to treat Moonlight Syndrome continued. Dr. Hybar's treatment methods have shown some positive results, but they're starting to lose what basis they had in medical science and are increasingly muddled with superstition and folklore. 7. He's putting more and more emphasis on his own ideas and the legends of the island. Frankly, I doubt the efficacy of such methods. I've never seen such treatments applied to a neurological condition. In particular, the macabre apparatuses he uses are unlike anything I've ever seen used at any other hospital. Torture devices, probably.
Yeah.
What I find more disturbing, though, is the bizarre terminology used in this hospital. These are not standard medical terms. For instance, intermediate stage Moonlight Syndrome patients present syndromes where they fear their own reflection in mirrors or water. In the folklore of Reget's Isle, this phenomenon is referred to as budding. The patient may be seeing their own faces reflected as something entirely different. Whatever the nature of the symptom, I wish they would call it a hallucination or a phobia. Rather than use a proper medical term, the superstitious budding word is used by the infirmary staff on a daily basis.
That's a good point.
Apparently, patients who see a budded face, visible only to themselves, also bud. Then there's blossoming. I don't know the specifics of this symptom, but I've seen the color drain from people's faces at the mere mention of the word. From the sound of it, I doubt it has anything to do with botany. Okay. You're definitely not Professor Brainspark. They say that those who see the faces of people with severe cases of Moonlight Syndrome resonate with them and become afflicted with the syndrome themselves. It's this budding. Whatever the name for it, how is it even possible for a neurological condition to be transmitted? Before coming here, I wouldn't even have entertained such a possibility, but Moonlight Syndrome may be somehow contagious. On top of all this, I've been asked to make preparations for a rite to be held tomorrow. What kind of procedure it is, I don't know. How did it come to this? The whole affair has left me sick at heart. So, budding is when they can't see themselves, and then blossoming is like...
Yeah, we don't really know what blossoming is.
No, it's where
yet,
the face split, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah, maybe.
Where it like... Blah, 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 you know.
The light for the director's office is lit. Is someone in there?
Oh, he has a lot of masks. This dude's a creep. Oh, he's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone now, though. At least he didn't attack you. Oh, you getting something? No, maybe not.
That's just how it charges.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, is that Haibara? No, it's not.
I don't think so. Haibara's very young looking. Yeah, I think this is the assistant. Dude, I get it, man. You like... Ow, what?
Oh, what the heck? What's going on? There's like a moon gauge on your... Oh, that might be his health.
Oh, that's neat.
It might.
It's going down every time I hit him. It's like eclipsing.
Oh, left. Right. Ooh, there he is. He's dead, and it's waning.
Sounds like you're trying to say it's raining.
It's waning, man.
But like, I don't know, you're 2 years old. I'm like, my mama says it's waning. You ever see that video? Well, my mama says it's sprinkling.
No, I have not.
Some quality internet. Okay, am I going the right way or did I get turned around again? No, I think I'm... No, I do think I got turned around.
That It's Raining Men and Let the Bodies Hit the Floor are about the same exact event. It's just a matter of perspective.
Yeah.
Let the bodies hit... I can't. No, see, it's messing around now, too. See, it's changing. It's moving.
Yeah.
What the heck does the moon counter do?
The phases of the moon shouldn't change that quickly.
Do? What does the moon thing do HUD FF4? No, not FF14.
I thought maybe it would say Final Fantasy IV because...
that's the second thing that comes up.
You go to the moon in Final Fantasy IV.
You also go to the moon in DuckTales.
You also go to the moon in Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, which is getting a remake, we just found out.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I've gone for a little while now, so I think we're going to end this episode soon. I was hoping to find a save point first, but... Keep expecting to find, like, a Hideo Kojima, like, Easter egg ghost.
Boo.
Alright, I think that was the hospital director.
There's a book.
Okay, I'll read the book and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Director Haibara's notes. There's a notebook here. It seems to be Director Haibara's. I come from the esteemed lineage of head ceremonial priests bearing the honored name of Aibara. I am also the medicine man of this island, and as such have come face to face with this condition known in the modern vernacular as Moonlight Syndrome. In establishing an institution to research and treat Moonlight Syndrome, I have exploited the benefits of medical science while still upholding the teachings of my ancestors. I believe it is my mission to research this baffling syndrome using a fusion of modern science and ancient tradition. Once the people of Reget's Isle used their own means befitting of their time to delve into the nature of mind and soul, the masks of the Kagura were one such means. By wearing the mask and hearing the music, the vessel loses herself. The organs masks all allow them to keep their beats steady. The wearing of masks simulates various different parts of the human brain. This is a fascinating phenomenon that science alone cannot explain. Masks truly are a powerful method to explore the potential of the brain. They open a door for us to explore new territories.
I thought there was a mask hanging in the...
Yeah, there's masks everywhere. And so came to be the the true form of the Reget's Kagura, the rite of descent. The rite provides us with a means to dive into the abyss of the mind. However, the rite of descent has been forbidden ever since it brought disaster to Reget's Isle.
Do you think they wrote that in red ink?
I was thinking the same thing too.
So
like,
I know
he pulled out his red pen for that.
So I know in Fatal Frame 2 they use like the creepy words, and they don't use it that much. To like whenever there's like something that's like the ritual, they like put it in red because red's the theme of the color of that game.
Okay.
But it like they don't do it very often. They don't do it until, at least from what I remember, they don't do it until you get like really close to the end when stuff starts getting really creepy. And it like the red text really is unnerving.
So it like feels weird that late in the game.
Just like that, it's just like, oh, you know, this is a big deal because you haven't seen this. It's used the same text before, and then for like 6 hours, and then oh no, red text. What the fuck?
The legends that tell of this disaster are terrifying, but in order to conquer Moonlight Syndrome, we must be brave enough to step over taboo boundaries. The moon eclipses but once every 10 years. We cannot let this chance escape us. Time is a commodity we sadly lack. Alright, any ghosts gonna jump out at me after I read that? Nope? Okay. Alright, so the plot thickens. It thickens like a good soup, and we will continue with that plot soup next time. Plot soup.
Can it be a chowder?
Yeah, I could go for
ghostly body chowder.
I could go for some ghost chowder. Right up by the mic. Really interested to see how that sounds.
You can play it back whenever you want.